want to thank Reebok for all the Easter eggs that you can find in this collection. This is so nice. I'll start actually with the packaging because the packaging is as awesome as the product itself. Actually, you can collect all 6 shoes, and each shoe has a different shoe box, and the shoe box actually allows you to create a full Megazord once you collect everything and combine it. So you can actually see that this is the Red Ranger shoe. You can see here
I ain't gonna lie,
that you
y'all.
have this red bolt.
This one looks pretty
And
good.
the attention to detail here is so
The
good.
cars,
It's phenomenal.
the shoe
You can actually
boxes.
see
I mean,
what I
we already
really
know
like.
about the shoe boxes,
Just the notes on
including
the recycling piece.
the
It just
Dragon
says,
Trinity from the
keep
Boom
Angel's
Studio
Globe
comics
clean too. So
and
nice, so
from
cute.
Battle of the Grid.
So
I mean, Battle
let's
for
dive
the
into our
Grid.
first shoes, the Zig Kinetica 2 for the Red Ranger. Um, every single shoebox is unique and has a unique message from our favorite mentor, our Eltarian mentor, Zordon himself. So this is the red shoes. You can see it here. As I said, they are numbered. So you can see here number 1. I really like the tongue on those shoes. Every single Ranger shoe has a power coin. So the power coin of their Zord. So you
There
have
you got some
T-Rex for
haters
the
on here
red
already.
Ranger. And we also have a really nice lightning bolt. And actually, you have also a bespoke message from a bespoke phrase from the Rangers themselves into the sock lines as well. What I personally really like about this shoe is the midsole line here that is directly taking cues from the silver T-Rex teeth from the Zord. So really, really cool. All right, friends. Next up, we have our Nano X1 Black Ranger shoes. What I really love about these shoes actually is the sock liner itself. A very famous phrase from Zach. Hip hop kiddo, like all other martial arts, teaches self-confidence and discipline. The famous scene where Zach shows us his hip hop kiddo moves, I would say his fighting moves, but also his dancing moves, very, very slick. So really cool shoes. Again, same thing you can see here. You have his power coin. I really love this entire collection. So next up, without stopping, we're gonna go to the Blue Ranger with the Club C model. Here we go. Actually,
Yeah, this one right here is my favorite ones. The Triceratops shoes. I like how the colors look. It looks like the comics, and this looks really good. Like I'm really impressed what I'm seeing so far.
Club C model, both Club C models for the Yellow Ranger and the Blue Ranger are the feed from the Megazord, of course. So here we have the Triceratops design. This looks so slick, so nice. And actually, what I really like about the shoes is, the little nod. You can see here the silver pops. Those are a homage to the horn from the Triceratops. And
Oh
actually, you
yeah,
can
I
also
like that.
see here the pattern is also an homage to the crown of the Triceratops with a white and blue. So
Yeah.
really, really cool. Next up, friends, we have our Yellow Ranger shoes with Club C as well. You can see here again our saber-tooth Zord, really nice
Oh, that
deco
looks
on the whole
good.
shoe, on the whole shoebox itself. And as all the other boxes, you have the individual
Hey, shout out to
Zordon
Zordon.
message inside. And what I really like about the shoe is the silver metallic heel piece that represents the Zord's teeth from Sabretooth. It is actually the
It would have been really cool if Lightning Collection would have made a titanium Ranger. Oh, that would have been super sweet.
same motif on the head of the Sabretooth Zord as well. And finally, I really want to thank Reebok for paying tribute to our Yellow Ranger actress, Tui Trang, with actually a really nice logo of 2 wings underneath the tongue. This
Oh,
is the
that's
only
nice.
pair
I
of shoes
love
that has
that.
that. So thank you very much for Reebok for doing that. We really appreciate it. Next up, we have our Christian Mid X Megazord shoes. These actually are
I don't like that.
basketball shoes, and it represents our Megazord. The box actually is the torso of the Megazord itself. When you open it, it doesn't have the message from Zordon because it's about the Megazord, right? He's not talking to the Rangers, but you have a really nice sword that you can cut out and build with the rest of the Megazord. So really, really nice. I love these shoes because you can see here the silver deco that represents, the Megazord, but you can also have all the cues from all the other Zords that, combine and create him. What I really like on this one is the sock liner as well. You can see in the sock liner, you have all the Rangers on here. And actually, I'm telling you, these shoes are full of Easter eggs. They are more phenomenal. You have a message underneath the sock liner. How cool is that? And it reads, time for my funtacular, spectacular, feracious, bodacious, orthophonic, morphinonic jam. All right.
That's one of
Let's
the
test your
corniest
knowledge,
lines Billy
fans. Put
said
in the
in the
comments
episode.
which Ranger said that
Trouble with
to
Shell
you back
Shock.
as they were playing basketball. And actually, I don't remember from which episode that is. So put in the comments as well from which episode this is coming from. All right. Last but not least, we are having our freestyle high pink Ranger shoes. All right, our pink Ranger shoes. You can see that actually the box is the head itself of the Megazord. You can see the Rangers in his eyes. This is really, really cool. Again, once you open it, you get the message from Zordon. And what I really like about these shoes is all the really cool stripes that you have here that are representing an homage to the pterodactyl Zord.
Oh, I
You
was
actually have
wondering
a
why it
really
looks so
nice
funny.
3D silver deco
Yeah,
here on the
I'm not a
heels.
fan of the pink ones.
And the shoe actually
If you
opens
like it,
like
more
a
power
wing.
to you, but I'm just not a fan
So,
of it.
you know, all these are cues to our amazing pterodactyl Zords. The last thing that I really like about these is the green inside the stripes to represent her love for our Green Ranger Tommy. And actually, you also have a broken heart, a green broken heart to represent, you know, her relationship with the
Who
Green
cares?
Ranger.
Who cares about Tommy?
So this is it. This is the full collection from Reebok. Now, as I said, friends, when you collect all 6, you can actually combine them. Well, wouldn't it be nice if we could actually combine them and show it what we have here? Dun, dun, dun. You guessed it. We have our full Megazord here. You can put his head right there. You can see his really awesome sword. And that ends our franchise presentation.
I ain't gonna lie,
Emily,
that was a nice
think,
reveal.
we have some really cool reveals from some really big events with Power Month and PulseCon. Emily, over to you.
Irvin, that is so cool. Thank you so much for showing us that stuff. The Reebok shoes are amazing. I'm super.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Emily, but you can tell she's kind of cringe sometimes.
Super excited about the Pink Ranger shoes. Obviously, I'm a little invested in Pink Ranger stuff, as you can see from all of this. And our last Fan First Friday, and
Terrible.
The fact that I even put like a pink streak of pink in my hair to commit to the bit. So I was pretty in it to win it.
That was terrible.
I think that fans are going to be really excited when they get their hands on those shoes. And oh my God, that the Megazord out of the shoe boxes is such a cool idea to add something else to the collection. So we do have two events that we wanted to talk to you about today. Drop a little bit more information. So first up, we have Power Month. So we know that we originally talked about Power Month back at FanFest this spring. We just wanted to let you guys know Power Month is happening next month. What? It is going to be an entire month chock full of Power Ranger news. So it is going to start on August 1st, will be the first thing that you'll start hearing about. And what we can promise, while we can't tell you exactly what you'll be seeing, is that we will be revealing new products every week. That is right. Every week you're going to be getting new Power Rangers products. It's great.
I mean, as long as it's not like that crappy Pink Ranger thing y'all did last month, which was really bad. So
I mean, I think it's great. Obviously, look at this toy store of product behind me. But I think that it's going to be really exciting. Each week has a different theme.
We have so much to reveal too.
And tell us in the comments what you think some of those themes may be. What are your dream themes to see for each week? And then we'll see if you're right. But so we are really excited. We're doing a lot of behind the scenes work for it, and we think that it's going to be more phenomenal. And then speaking of things that are going to be amazing, PulseCon is happening again. This is such big news. So we participated in PulseCon last year. The Power Rangers team did, along with all of the other big brands that you know and love at Hasbro. And we are so excited to do it again this year. So stay tuned for more news. It's going to be amazing. John, what was your favorite part of PulseCon last year? Were you able to watch any of the panels? I know you were in 2 of them, so you were probably a little busy.
I was in 2 of them. It's always fun being in an event when you have kind of live moments, and I personally loved all the Ghostbusters stuff. I work on Ghostbusters too, and it was just exciting to see all of the great reveals and see some of the awesome talent talk and some of the old behind the scenes stuff from back in the day. But for Power Rangers, I was a fan of just having everybody on the screen at once, like the Brady Bunch. I thought it was incredible.
It was, yeah, that was amazing. And all of the behind the scenes prep work to make sure that was able to happen live was really cool. I would agree. I thought, so being friends with Bill and Pam from the Ghostbusters team in real life, getting to watch them fight ghosts in their Ghostbusters ensembles really made my day for that PulseCon panel. It was amazing. And something we still talk about.
We had some really great reveals too, and it's exciting to think ahead to Power Month because we have even more great reveals. Some of my favorite things are from In Space. If you think about, all of the great villains in Space, all the great haircuts for Astronema, it almost feels like there's potential to do even more Astronema or even other big villains from In Space. I mean, there's lots of them to choose from, but, one comes to mind. It'd be great to see that, maybe for Power Month.
Which villain do you think that John is super covertly referencing? Comment in the chats. Which In Space villains you would love to see added to the product line?
Surely things that people have never seen before.
Yes. So that is kind of all of the things that we get to look forward to in terms of events. But let's talk a little bit about some of the things that have happened since the last Fan First Friday, which was like 3 weeks ago, guys. Things are happening. So first up, we announced on social that we are doing a rerun of our incredibly popular Dragon Dagger for Lightning Collection. So this is our premium Lightning Collection roleplay item for the MMPR Green Ranger. You know it, you love it. It's the most ridiculous weapon in Power Rangers. And it was so popular the first time around that it sold out. There was still a lot of fan demand. And so we are so excited to be able to release more numbers of this. So please get your pre-orders in now, and then that will ship out, I believe, sometime either end of this year. I think we all know that.
That's music to my ear.
I think we all know it's going to end up being exclusive to Target somewhere because I think we all know what they really meant by that. But yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, that was a really good dad joke.
Well, I'm a dad, so those come naturally to me.
Not funny, bro.
Next up, we have something old that's kind of also something new. So we are very excited to announce that Tiger Electronics is back. You know those amazing handheld games if you were a kid of the 80s or 90s? The original portable video game came with one game. If you got stuck, that was kind of it. But we are so excited. They are releasing a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game. So this will be on shelf. You'll be able to find it on August 1st. And oh my God, I'm so excited to play this. Do you remember? It's one of those things where like there's no backlighting on it. So you kind of have to, you're at the mercy of wherever you were for the lighting situation.
Exactly. You got to make sure that your car dome light is on in order to see it on the way to soccer practice. And after a while, you just sort of remembered where all those sprites were. And it was just you versus the machine. It's the purest form of portable video game. It's incredible to be able to get this in my hands again.
And, you know, for an afternoon of ultimate 90s enjoyment, please feel free to order one of these, grab your juice box and a snack pack, and have a great afternoon. Although it may take you longer than that.
Maybe some fruit leathers, you know?
Ooh, oh my God, fruit leathers were so good. Whatever happened to fruit leathers? Food for thought.
No, they're still around. They're still around. This is another thing I know as a dad.
Oh, I should buy some of those at the grocery store. Thank you for the pro tip on the fruit leather. You heard it here, guys. Fruit leather is still a thing.
Okay, this is not funny at all.
There's still more news. How do we still have more news that has come
out? Can y'all get to the daggone news, please?
Next up, we were so excited to partner with Power Morphicon this year and have them announce our super cool new Zeo Cog 2-pack. So they did the exclusive announcement. We
already seen that.
Available for pre-order now
next
on Pulse. It is the next army builder you need. We know you've seen the diorama images of it, but I did want to take the time to show you the figures in person, just so that you can say that you've seen them. So we have, this pack comes with 2 new friends for all of your army building needs. Please note that there is one of the reddish pink body cogs and one of the silver body cogs. And then the pack actually comes with 4 heads. So you get 2 of the closed heads and 2 of the open heads. It also comes, so basically everything in the pack is doubled. So you get 2 sets of extra hands, you get 2 sets of their short weapons, you get 2 sets of their long weapons. And this is a fantastic offering. I can't wait to add it to my shelf. And I think that the army building potential on these guys is really cool.
That's right. So fans, if you want to start to build your own machine empire, now's your chance. Head over to Pulse and pick up these awesome cogs from the classic series Zeo. And, you know, maybe there's something else we have to talk about in this Fan First Friday about Zeo. Stay tuned.
Ooh, mysterious. So that's kind of all of the recap news that we've had over the last 3 weeks. Gosh, not 3 months. Which means, drum roll please, it's time for Lightning Collection reveals. And we are so excited to bring you Wave 10.
Thank God.
So what do we got for him, John?
We've got some cool stuff, Emily. This is actually a lot of really, really cool figures. For all of you completionists out there that are trying to complete some of your favorite Ranger teams, we've really been working, Loretta and the team have been working really hard to kind of look at all the different seasons. You know, there's more to life.
You know, they always say they be really working hard, but you all know how the big reveal is going to end up turning out bad when it comes to the head sculptures, including the helmet sculptures. Yeah, I think we already know where this is going.
Life than Tommy and MMPR, and I think that fans are going to see this with this wave. We're trying to pay tribute to all of the great years of Power Rangers history, all of those great costumes and
all the other seasons besides Mighty Morphin
to love. So first up, we've got somebody that I know all of you guys like. Dino Charge Green Ranger Riley Griffin. That is right. Welcome to the party, Riley.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Velociraptor Power Ranger Green. He's got a really awesome hand sculpt. So you guys can see that he can his power pose.
For some reason, the helmet looks off because the side of his helmet looks a bit too long. It should have just been, you know, a little bit further to the right and the left. Then it would have been looked even, but I'm not liking the helmet on here. But everything else,
legs aren't quite.
Yeah, but everything else looks really good, though.
I tried my best to do it, but you can see he comes with a unique hand sculpt here that is really, really fun and allows you to do all sorts of, like, it's getting a little blown out against my light, but you can see that it's like it's a cool like pointing pose, so you can make him like do like lots of great expressions. He comes with some really, really awesome accessories, like the Dino Charge Morpher. You know, you can see here, and what's really great about this thing too is that it allows you to actually, you can see that you can put the finger into the guard of the Morpher.
Yeah. You everything fine? Oh, all right. Maybe too.
Which is really, really rad. One of my favorite parts about this guy, though, is that he comes with a really, really awesome portrait sculpt of Riley. Like, Riley looks really, really awesome.
Yeah, I think this one looks a lot better. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a pass for this one.
It really captures kind of like the stoicness and like the strategic nature of this character. He's a great Green Ranger. So all you Green Ranger fans out there, and all of you who are fans of Dino Charge, definitely pick this guy up.
I wouldn't say he's a great Green Ranger. It's just he didn't have anything to work with. Had no development on the team on the season whatsoever. So I wouldn't call him a Green Ranger. He was like a decent one. So I call him as that.
So next up, I don't know. What is one of your favorite seasons?
Ooh, well, you know how we were talking about Astronema earlier and all of her great hairstyles and how amazing In Space is? I mean, In Space is pretty much one of my favorite seasons. Do we have anything that would cater to that need right now?
We most definitely do. You know, one of my favorite Rangers is Cassie. You know, Cassie is the awesome punk rocker, as we know. She's more of a grunge rocker. She's in your classic 90s girl rock band. And she's got a lot of attitude for a Pink Ranger. She's got a really cool new head sculpt, as I'm showcasing here.
Doesn't look anything like Cassie, but nice try, Hasbro.
Check out the videos online if you want a better glimpse of it. But you can see here that Loretta's done an incredible job with her makeup. You can see the sculpting. She's got like her signature braid going down the back of her hair.
It looks really cool, though.
The awesome character and awesome likeness. As you know, there we go.
Yo, she looks incredible.
So you can see the helmet. The Lightning Collection In Space figures really are a favorite of mine. You know, being able to complete this team is really
hold up. Check out the necks though. I remember when they first did the Mighty Morphin toys, they had no necks at all. So the fact that Hasbro is fixing all of that with the necks and everything, In Space figures are looking really good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Cool. I've already got TJ on my desk here. So I'm slowly but surely building up my army of In Space heroes. Cassie comes with some really great effects, including the satellite stunner, which is one of the coolest weapons of all Power Rangers history, if you want my opinion, because it is a radar dish, and we created a custom blast effect that actually has like that nice echoing effect that the satellite stunner does. So if you're a fan of In Space, be sure to pick this one up. It actually comes with 2 pairs of fists and 2 blast effect pieces.
Yeah, Cassie looks really good.
As actually just 1 blast effect piece. I misspoke. As well as the Astro Blaster. So it does come. We can see it that sidearm holstered there. Very, very exciting. But
I think that is one of the coolest new blast effects that we've done.
Oh, it absolutely is. But Cassie and the romance that she has, she's actually part of Turbo as well, right? So who comes to mind when you think of Cassie? I don't know. What do you think, Emily?
Who would come to mind who's been also in both Turbo and In Space and is a little bit mysterious? Would that be the Phantom Ranger?
Oh, that's right.
He looks good.
We did a little bit of a sneaky thing.
He looks nice, yo.
Or maybe it was a couple of Fan First Fridays ago. Working at home, these weeks all blur together. All these live stream events and things like that. But we did have an opportunity to reveal the Turbo Navigator. So that was a little bit of an interesting clue that we gave to you guys. The Turbo Navigator, as you guys know, is a weapon from the Turbo series. But if you're a fan of the Legacy Wars video game, you know that our man Phantom Ranger, not only does he blast out of his chest, as you can see here with this epic blast effect and closed fist hands.
I didn't know he had a blaster from his chest.
To pose out and do all those great power poses where he's able to emit that beam from his chest. But it also comes with the classic Turbo Navigator for all of you fans of Legacy Wars, or those of you who want to throw back to the original toy version. This is a very cool way to pay homage to this awesome Eltarian's classic history, a character that transcends both Turbo and In Space. this specific version is exciting because it actually is going to release at the same time with Cassie. So you're going to be able to at retail see that romance that played out throughout In Space, one of my favorite series. And when you get this guy in your hands, you'll be able to see how much fun it really is. Not only is he bulky, but he actually is incredibly posable. Corey and the team and Loretta
very
have done
posable.
a really
You can
great
actually
job
tell
of making this a very heavy, playable figure. You know, the bulk of this character and the armor does not limit his articulation.
I mean, I wouldn't play with them. I could just do like some reviews and just collect them. So, and probably do some cosplay with them though, or some displays with them, you know.
And you can strike all sorts of awesome poses with them, you know, punch in the ground or whatever you want to do. He's a very, very cool figure. I personally can't put him down. But you know, Emily, we've got one more reveal.
Bring on
Anything
Zeo.
you want to say about
one
it?
more reveal. Oh my gosh.
Please don't make her ugly.
I love the idea of being a completionist. I love the idea of being able to have that entire team, be able to build that out.
Please don't make Tanya ugly.
Really
she's my girl from Zeo.
One of the things
don't
that
do
we
her
love
dirty.
to do here is really tell stories. And so we are very excited to announce that today you can pre-order to complete your Zeo team. That's right. We are releasing the Zeo 2 Yellow Ranger.
Yes, amazing.
That's right. You know, Tanya Sloan, one of the coolest Yellow Rangers, arguably ever. The Zeo team
nunchucks.
finally comes around full circle. You can complete the Zeo team, and
just
in time, because those of you who have been building up
don't make her ugly.
Your adversaries for the Machine Empire, it's time to kick butt now. Check out this great new sculpt.
Yes,
you know,
she looks so good,
just
yo.
Really amazing to see what Corey and the sculpting team.
Yo, the head sculpture is the best.
Not only is the sculpting incredible, but
hey, yo, Tanya Zeo figure, 10 out of 10 gold medals, y'all. They did it.
The makeup on this is really, really cool, and it's brought to us by the brand new and incredible process of the inkjet printing technology. So Tanya, not only does she come with a cool head sculpt, but you know, she's got her classic Zeo Ranger 2 helmet, which, you know, come on now, the Zeo Ranger helmets are some of the coolest of all Ranger history. Like all the other Zeo Rangers, she comes with her own Zeo blade, as well as you know, her sidearmed Zeo pistol, which you can see here. But she also comes with her double clubs accessories. She comes with 2 of those. You know, who doesn't love some themed nunchucks? These are incredible. And she actually, as per most Lightning collection,
yo, Zeo Yellow looks really, really good, y'all. Like
points for
Yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to do something right quick. But we're back on. No, I had some people doing something to the house though, but everything is back on. So let's get back into the Fan First Friday. So
Kicking into high gear for Friday.
What does
oh,
it
who is this?
mean?
What does it mean?
What
So,
does it mean?
what do you think that this means? Write your thoughts, your comments in the chat. We will
Oh
see.
no!
We'll
Don't
see
tell me.
what
Don't tell me it's gonna
happens.
be in the JD Mighty
But
Morphin.
we can tell you that we are really excited to be whatever this image represents. We are pretty excited to get to be talking about it in the future as part of the Power Rangers line. And so, on that note, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Ranger Nation, for joining us today, and thank you to John and Jordan and our new friend Irvin for
Hold
joining.
on, let me go back to see what I missed. I know there's some things I missed. Okay. Here's some Dino Fury stuff.
We have some in-package early samples with me here today. Take a look. So
Oh wow, the
big
Zords
shout
though.
out to our packaging and graphics team for making us look so good. And on a personal note, we overcame a lot of unexpected obstacles on development for these, including a full COVID lockdown development cycle. And I am just ultra proud of what the team collectively has accomplished with these Zords. And I'm really looking forward to hearing what you all fans think
Oh,
online
this one looks
using
really
that
good though.
Dino Fury hashtag
I
go.
can only imagine if they did an Easy Focus episode. I think the Zord would have had a solo transformation. I think this one looks really good.
Now, these three sets will be available late summer, early fall, just a little bit further to wait. So check them out at all major retailers. Now, you might be wondering what's next for combining Zords. Well, I have a really early sneak peek for next spring's Wave 2, which are the Gold Ranger's Mosa Razor Zord and
Oh
the Terra
wow.
Freeze Zord. So again,
Yo,
these are
that
really
prototype looks tight though. I'm digging this.
gray models. Check out that detail. Two full battle mode ready Zords, ready to join the T-Rex Champion Zord, which we will be carrying forward into this wave, because we want to give fans and kids as many chances to pick up that essential red Zord as possible. So more to come on these later. Stay tuned. But for now, just admire these awesome gray model images. Moving on to our 6-inch core mainline figures, we have the next two figures to debut in the main line. We have Ion, the Gold Ranger, and the sinister Void Knight. So I have seen Ion's debut.
What about the Black and Green Ranger that was supposed to debut? Because I've seen in some Instagram stories that they was supposed to, make their debut in the twin line, but apparently no show. But it's good to see that the Gold Ranger and Void Knight being debuted. So
Episode, and I can confirm he is super awesome and brings a cool new dynamic to the team. But his figure comes with both his blaster and dagger, which can separate and combine into his his Gold Fury Blade Blaster. His key activates thunder sound effects in the Dino Fury Morpher, sold separately, and of course can be used as a Zord head for the combining Zord assortment, also sold separately. Meanwhile, Void Knight includes his super awesome sword and shield, and also has full Ranger style articulation. Look at those splits.
Sweet.
And he, yeah, he is a very awesome figure. I was so excited to be able to bring Void Knight to life in this line. While his key activates hacked glitchy sound effects in the Morpher, sold separately, and like all the other Dino Fury keys, can fit into the Megazord for a really cool, villainous, menacing takeover.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
So I know a lot of you have been wondering.
I mean, I highly doubt he's going to end up doing something like that in the episode or multi-part, but we'll see.
Where are Izzy and Javi? I am
Wait a second,
super happy to
I
reveal
was
that you
wrong.
can
They
find
are.
them later this fall in the Dino Fury 6-inch core line as part of
That's cool.
this Amazon
But the next,
exclusive
should be white,
Dino
not
Fury team
their same
pack.
color.
So you see this beautiful packaging, and as you can see on the back, this set comes with all 5 Rangers and their Chroma Fury sabers, as well as their Dino Fury keys. What's also cool about this set is that it comes with the Dino Fury Battle Belt buckle, which chomps open to fit one Dino Fury key. And of course, has a belt clip so you can keep it on.
Cringe.
Ultra Battle-tastic.
Cringe.
What else do I have? That's right. The last thing I have with me to share today is something we have actually already revealed, but that's the Chroma Fury Saber. I just wanted to take an opportunity to show you what it can do. This will also be hitting shelves later in the year. And here's a quick look at how it works. So it actually has a color scanning, color changing blade. At the bottom here, you see at the end of the hilt, you press this little red button and hold it against an object to scan the color, and it will actually change the blade. A couple quick notes about that color scanner. For best results, use something flat and non-reflective, and also avoid fabric surfaces. And let's see some of those colors. Press this, turn it on. Starts off red. You can swing it for clash and flash. Got my handy dandy designer tool color book here. Scan blue.
Whoa!
And look at that blue blade.
What?
You'll also notice that the
Dino
sound
Fury
effects
blue power.
change. Let's try one more color. Green. Hey, my favorite. And that has kind of rubbery sound effects associated with it. So one last thing about this is that it does chomp and have a slot for Dino Fury keys, just like in the show, so you can role play powering up for your Stego Fury Strike.
Cringe.
So again, super awesome. Hitting shelves later this year. Excited for kids and fans to get a hold of it and just have a blast running around their backyard, scanning colors. This is one of the most fun toys I've played with on the brand here. Like, I love Zords, but I also love swords. And this is just
I'm getting
so
away from
much
Dino
fun.
Fury stuff.
What's great about
thing I could get my hands on. It was really a fun moment. And so that kind of experimentation and joyfulness is really cool. And just to note that if you try to scan something and for some reason it's like not super into it, it doesn't quite read correctly, it will cycle through, it'll make a little noise, but then it'll keep cycling through the colors. So it's not like it turns off and it goes, no, we're not playing. It encourages you to keep trying new things, which I think is a really cool thing about it.
It's awesome. Great work on that, Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, absolutely amazing. And Jordan, thank you so much for showing us all of this new Dino Fury stuff. And so
Cringe.
fans who are wondering, well, how
Look, as much as I love Dino Fury, the show, the toy lines suck, and this dude over here revealing stuff is super cringe. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel.
do I get my hands on this? So none of these items are available for pre-order. So these are going to be appearing on shelves and online at your favorite retailers sometime before the end of the year. So mysterious, different things have different dates, but you'll just have to keep an eye out to see when they arrive. That's all we have today for product, but we did want to end with another product tease. So far we have done 2 of these product teases. Both of them have paid off. The first one was for the Phantom Ranger. The second one was for the Zeo Cogs. So let's see what we have here.
Whoa!
Ooh, mysterious.
Kicking into high gear for Friday.
So let me guess. The Najady Ranger? I mean, we all know it's gonna be Tommy. So I'm not really surprised. So
what does it mean?
does it mean?
What
So,
does it mean?
what do you think that this means? Write your thoughts, your comments in the chat. We'll see what happens. But we can tell you that we are really excited to be whatever this image represents. We are pretty excited to get to be talking.
I mean,
about
we all know it's going to be the
JD,
JD, so
part of the Power Rangers line. And so, on that note, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Ranger Nation, for joining us today, and thank you to John.
All right, I'm gonna end this off. I gotta say, this Fan First Friday wasn't that bad. There are some things that I dislike about the reveals, you know, especially that cringy Dino Fury stuff. Um, but I do like some reveals. Finally, for the Fan First Friday, Tanya from Zeo, Cassie from In Space, and the Phantom Ranger from Turbo, as well as Dino Charges Riley. Now, Riley, I'm kind of disappointed with it because at the helmet was a bit off. You know, is poorly designed, especially on the side of his helmet. It was kind of too pointy, too far, you know, come in the middle. It should be further separate from each other. But the rest of his costume looks really good. So, and they clean. So apparently they're talking about some. So like I said, very interesting Fan Fest Friday. I'm looking forward to I think next month Fan Fest Friday. Hopefully it'll be better. But this one was a lot better than the Pink Ranger edition. So yeah, let me know what y'all thoughts in the comments below. Did you enjoy it? Let me know. And I'll catch y'all later.